Hey guys, it's RockTheGolem, and welcome to MADiSON, an indie horror game off of itch.io that asks us the question, what would you do if you woke up locked in a dark room with your hands covered in blood? So first of all, before I get any more into this, let me apologize. I had a really crazy week with the store opening and everything. It's not even open yet. We just had like a soft open for like friends and family and whatnot, but my department was so far behind in getting set up from the build team and everything that myself, the other leader, and the good portion of our team actually pulled like numerous double shifts this past week. So I did not have the time or even the energy to sit down and record an indie game for this past Sunday. So you guys are going to get a bonus one today. I'm recording this on the same day I'm going to release it today, and I'm also going to do one for this upcoming Sunday as well, so allow me to apologize for that. I do want to make sure I keep up with these, though, because, again, this is where the majority of my views come from. But as far as MADiSON goes, this is a demo. It's an early release demo, so there may be some bugs, there may be some issues with it. I'm also not sure how long the game's going to run for, but the information that itch gives us is that we play as Luca, and we endure the brute torture of MADiSON, who is a demon that has forced us to continue a gory ritual that started decades ago that makes us commit abominable acts. And that's a direct, well, I kind of like paraphrased everything else, but that last part, abominable acts, is a direct quote from the developers about this game. So the question is, will we be able to finish the sinister ceremony? Ooh, there's already a lot of rattling going on here. So we're not exactly in a dark room. We're not locked in. We're in this house, rather. What I'm actually gonna. So no controls of which to speak. As far as I can tell, it's all first-person style. Ooh, why did I step forward like that? Oh, it's already dark. It's already scary. I already don't like it. Oh, is that the dark room? Maybe we're not Luca. Maybe we're going to Luca. Hello, key. What does it say? Stacy? Stucky? Study. Okay. Awesome. So we have grabbed the key. So we have an inventory. No, I'm hearing noises. We can't crouch, so I can't really get a better look at what's going on in that room. Doors are opening and closing, though. And I don't know if MADiSON has a corporeal form, because we've endured the torture of MADiSON, according to the game, but it doesn't say if we've been possessed by MADiSON, or what the deal is. Look at all these happy people in their pictures. Huh. Very old. I don't know if these are stock photos that they used, or if this is actually... Come on, can we use the key? No. It's locked, and we can't use the key. I already am not a huge fan of the controls too much. Wait a minute. That wasn't there before. This is different.
Fuck.
Wow, fuck is right. Where did you come, Grandfather Clock? You bastard. And apparently Luca's a female. Okay. I don't know why I thought Luca would be male, but... Oh, the door. I don't want to look, but I'm gonna. Is you locked? No, you're not locked anymore. Son of a bitch. And yet, we still can't open you. You actually open less than when you were locked. That's weird. Alright, let's read this thing. Yeah, I was, so this actually reminded me because I got back to what I was trying to talk about. I'm not a huge fan of the controls. It seems like they're a little too loose. Like, I go to step in one direction, and I feel like I take like an extra... almost half a step, if not full step, off in the same direction. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Maxwell, this is to notify you that your child... Oh, this is so hard to turn this thing. Luca Maxwell is hereby expelled from Westlake Secondary School. After several suspensions, he will no longer be welcome in the institution. The situation is now dangerous for our students and us. We will not tolerate this kind of behavior here. Luca has something, other stuff. Whatever. I'm not going to send all the whole demo reading that. Needless to say, if I am Luca, which is what I'm assuming I am a troubled individual, and I have been expelled. Although I assume I'm not a child, but I could be wrong. Something belongs there. It looks like a portrait. Polaroid film. Why not?
Shoot, print, and shake.
Now Lucas sounds like a guy. I don't know. Well, you know, it did say son as well, I believe. To be sold in anti-theft package as part of multi-pack. All right. I don't know if they could get in trouble for this, because this looks like a legit Polaroid packaging. I don't know, but hey, it's not my game. Select item to use. Oh yeah, let's use the study key on the wall and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. So why can't I use the study key on that locked door? That's weird. Maybe I've got to trigger some other event? Maybe I can actually go through the door this time? Nothing out the window. Why is it that these dark and creepy houses never have anything outside to look at? Let me indoor. Screw you, Dolphin. Alright, let's sneak back down. Oh, can we close this door? Click and drag. Oh. Okay. So we can click and drag. Yes. Oh, that takes a wide swing of the mouse. So maybe we click and we drag. Look at that. Oh, no. This looks like a ritual room. We've got a chair. We've got a crap ton of candles. More Polaroid. Bucket dropping back in the hall. Me no likey. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Well, I think I can collect those things. I clicked on it again when I had picked it up, and it brought out actual, like... Yeah, check that out. No actual pictures on the Polaroids, though. So, I wonder if this is to, like, unlock an achievement or something. So, keeping our eyes out for Polaroid packages. Okay. I'm also... She actually looks kind of creepy. Like, I know it's probably not the case, but it actually looks like her eyes are whited out, like she's possessed almost. I also feel the need to close you over. One thing I am noticing, like, it doesn't respond to left or right to open and close. It's forward and back. So that's weird. That's just something I'm personally going to have to get used to. It's all the same woman, save the one creepy guy in the middle. And look, he's the perfect shape of the little void area in the other room. So actually, oh, we got like another void over here too, and a very tiny door, almost as if though it's Coraline. And we've got Polaroids all around where the candles are too. So I'm wondering if maybe we've got to put Polaroids down, like that's why we're collecting these. All right, before I click on that, let's look around here. Creepy dude. Carrying a Polaroid camera. Interesting. Anything on the back? No. But at least these items have, like, fully rendered backs on them. Dude, you are creepy. Oh, that was creepy. Cockroaches all over the place. This is where I want to live, folks. What is you... Oh. You're just another room. So we can kind of look around. Like, I'm actually making these motions. But it's very minimal movement. New York American all over the wall. Looks like almost the same newspaper. And a TV. That's different, okay. What the hell? Clicking back on that.
In local news, the remaining belongings in the Hale family estate were finally auctioned, bringing in nearly $3 million. Among the auction items were paintings by Picasso, as well as some gold and diamond jewelry. Most noteworthy was Miss Hale's precious instant camera, which has finally found a new owner. It's been 30 years since the notorious multiple murders, and in spite of numerous auctions of the family assets, no one had previously purchased her camera. For viewers unfamiliar with the story, MADiSON Hale killed her own family during a witchcraft ceremony. She was then fatally shot in the stomach by a police officer who had caught her in the act. And now for the weather.
So after that very creepy story, and now for the weather, because clearly no one's going to be terrified by that at all. And it just so happened to have come on the second I came upon this wall. Oh, that's going to annoy the crap out of me now. Now my question is, what else has changed in the game because of this? The chair turned. That was definitely facing toward the door earlier. Now it's facing toward the wall where the TV is, where I was just standing. I don't like it. Okay, what's in the box?
Birthday present?
Luca
How
from
did it get here?
Mom and Dad, 16. Happy birthday, we love you. Oh boy, it looks like it's been through the wash a little few times. And look, Luca's Polaroid camera. So this is the camera, I guess, that wasn't auctioned off. Wow. So I'm assuming that the whole, wow, that's kind of cool that we can do that, make that happen. Press F to open the camera mode. Please tell me this isn't going to be like Fatal Frame. Oh, I actually had hallucinations because of that game. I was also awake for 5 days in a row, but, I mean, oh, it's like Fatal Frame. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Why? Why, game? Why you do this to me? Oh, so, okay, so what am I supposed to do now? So we're supposed to complete this ritual. Okay, so we need a number key for the number pass for this. Haven't come across any 4-digit numbers that I've seen. Grab number 10. So all of these have been number 10, so I guess maybe this might just be extra film? I don't know. Clearly locked, can't get through, and the chair keeps following me. Screw you, chair. Brought to you by the makers of the Fuck You chair. Is it facing me again now? No, it's not. Okay. The door's locked. Oh, what the hell, man? Okay. Bringing up the camera again. I don't know about any of this. Oh, Fatal Frame has totally traumatized me for this game, guys. I am not happy. Oh, we can look at this.
Grandpa was just like Dad.
Well, I mean, that does make sense if they're related. What's this say? Albert Maxwell, 1968. How sweet. No, that's still the same picture. Stupid chair still following me. See, everything keeps, like, locking and unlocking. That's locked still. Like, I keep hearing noises, and I can't tell if I'm the one making them or if something else is. Or someone. Oh, boy. All right. Looking back through here, maybe? Can I put the camera on? No, it won't let me put the camera on. Okay. So that's not going to help. All right, let's see what happens if I take a picture, if I can. Oh! View the photo. A shake, 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 a shake. Maybe that'll help. Hell, damn it. That's one thing I hate about the Unreal Engine is that it makes it pretty hard to rotate stuff around the way you want. So the chair is floating in the air. This is Polaroid number 3. Oh, I am supposed to shake it. Okay. That's cool. I didn't even know that was the thing. Oh, and it'll actually center for me too. Nice. So it looks like the chair is floating off the ground. And why did that, like, rotate around like that too? And the door is open. Oh, fantastic. It also looks like, no. Actually, it does. It looks like the door is tilted. Oh, I can't see shit. I can't see a damn thing. And the camera does nothing to help the lighting. Okay, so I did find that picture that I believe is supposed to go on the wall here. And the light bulb is just all blue. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I can see this, but it won't let me put anything up here. I'm going to turn around. Someone's going to be there. Oh, God. Oh, hi, grandfather clock, how dare you? I stripped you naked and you put clothes back on. You were not given permission to wear clothes. You are not a free elf. And you're much closer down the hall. You were not this close to that door. All right, what's behind you? Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Son of a bitch. Let's take a picture and see what happens. View the photo. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. It's literally just a hall. Okay. Well then. Huh. That was a waste of a photograph, I guess. Where's the wall? I didn't think I was this far away from the wall. Okay. So now we're literally back at the starting point. I mean, it kind of helps you see a little bit. In some ways, yes. So, like, right now the light is really close to me. And if I bring out the camera, it kind of pulls in a little extra light. So that is somewhat helpful. Open the door. You know what? I don't know if I want to go back down that hall. I'm going to close this door. Because I want to know if anything changes. But now I'm hoping I could potentially put that picture up on the wall now. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. To select... How do I... There we go. So I can scroll through everything. Yeah, looks as good as...
I need something else first.
Really? Like what? 28 pictures remaining. Okay. So... Frickin' grandfather clock. What are you doing to me? And why do I keep listening to the left? See, again, this is like I'm going straight down the hall, but I feel like I keep moving to the left. Oh, please, just be a clock. Yay, clock. Huh. Clock's not ticking. You know what? Let's see what happens. Come on, give me something to believe in. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Hey, you are just a clock. Alright, well, let's look at the time here. So we've got... What is this? 9? It's between the 9 and the 10. 12, 3. So maybe that's the combo. 9, 1, 2, 3. It's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Let's see if we can get back to that Oop, more film. You were not there before. Can I shake a U? Huh. Weird. Alright, well, we got it anyway. So, it feels like there's more light in this room, and the static sounds louder than it was before. You got anything new for me there, fella? Yes, no, maybe? I hear wood creaking, but that's about it. I hear a lot of creaking, actually. So... Oh, hello. You were not there before. You were a hanging light bulb. Let's see what you are now. I kind of also got the void pictures in the back, too, so... I'm hoping... Nothing. We got nothing. Okay. Can I maybe sit in the chair? Nope. I just go right past it. Okay. Let us try the lock, then. Try pass. Okay, here we go. So... Oh, I scroll to rotate. That's weird. So, 9, which I think is right there. I kind of like this method, actually. 1, back to 2, and then finally to 3. Try the passcode. No, I guess not. Damn it. Okay. Oh, wait. When was my grandfather born? It was 1963? 1968. All right, let's try that one. Totally forgot about that. Oh, shush. So, 1, there we go. 9, 6, and probably scrolled the wrong direction. 8. Try the pass. Didn't work, I guess. Dang it. Well, those are the only numbers I've seen so far. So, what do we do? I hope there wasn't a clue in the frickin', in the newsreel that I missed. Because if that's the case, I am SOL. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try it from here. See if anything happens with the chair again. What is... I just noticed something in the room I gotta look at in a second. No, it's just the room. What is that? That's what I just noticed.
I still remember how much it hurt to wear that thing.
Someone made you wear this? Oh, Luca, I'm so sorry. Dear God. Wow. Poor guy. Alright, but now, what if I took a picture of that? I mean, I kind of already did, but let's see what happens. I'm probably wasting a lot of film and not even realizing it. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Why are all these pictures the same woman? Is that MADiSON? I'm assuming that's probably MADiSON. And why can't I pick up any of these Polaroids? So many questions, and they're all going to be unanswered, I feel. Wow, okay, so I'm an idiot. Well, first of all, I discovered two things. One, if I actually went up onto this picture and noticed that, yes, her eyes are in fact white, so she is possessed. I'm assuming that is MADiSON then. The other thing I noticed, too, is something that I've never seen in a game before, whereas you're looking for a 6-digit number. Now, I assumed maybe it was the time on the clock, maybe it was the year the picture was taken of the grandfather or whatever, because typically with games like this, the solution isn't right there. Now, just on a whim, I came back to the lock, and I did this. And look what I noticed there in the left corner. 5670, etched directly onto the lock itself. Now, there is also 2123 and 2801. So there are a bunch of numbers etched on here. So let us see if any of these work. So let's start with 5670. Nothing on that one. 2801. No, nothing on that one either. 2123. Still nothing. God damn it. Wow, so I guess those are what we would call a red herring then? Not actually meant to... Oh. There's a big 1. Actually, it looks like -1. So is it telling me to subtract 1? Whoa, what the heck? Oh, wow. A red herring indeed. God damn. See, I thought I was clever. I thought I had the solution, and they screwed with me. Oh, right. So then there is, I'm assuming, maybe this is a clue? -1. But what does all this stuff mean then? God damn it. Oh, that's going to annoy me. Okay, so on a whim, I realized I hadn't gone to the grandfather clock in some time, and I noticed it before. It was a little line going where the minute hand or the second hand is actually twitching like that. I noticed like a little stick or something, a little line right there being drawn. I thought it was just part of the face. Turns out it was a nail. Now that it's gone, I don't know if that's going to help me with anything, but I do remember seeing other nails. Ooh, I know. Oh, what? What are you? What are you? Did I catch you? Did I catch you on film? Horribles. I did not. Oh, God. All that because of a nail, MADiSON? God damn it. God damn you. So now, that's what I was missing. I was missing a nail to put the portrait up on. Excellent. Now, I can hang this bad boy. Now let me guess. Now I take a picture of you. Don't you point that finger at me, young man. Ooh, hello. Eyes. Whole bunch of eyes. I've seen this before. Hold on. Let me, nope, not you, this. Okay. Where is it? Where's the key? Right there. There's the eye. Am I supposed to use the key on the... No. That's creepy. That's even creepier than when he was holding the frickin' Polaroid camera. Just pointing at me. He's not pointing at me. He's pointing behind me. Thanks, old dude. That's the study. That's what the eyes were trying to tell me. I don't like it. Jeez, me no likey. Oh, God. I don't want it. Oh, what? What? That's the end? God damn it. Oh, come on. I was finally making progress. Oh. Okay, so maybe that little padlock on the door is nothing at all right now. Again, this is an early release demo, so it makes sense that this would be all that there is to see of the game. But in the same respect, I want to know what's behind the tiny door. Oh, God, one little nail. That's really what held me up this whole time, was that frickin' nail in the goddamn grandfather clock. All right, so recently I was told that I'm actually doing a decent job when it comes to reviewing some of these games, so let me throw out my 2 cents as far as MADiSON goes. First of all, scary as all hell. There are jump scares involved, but just the ambiance and the setup of the environment that you're in, the idea of you going in one place and turning around and seeing things changed. I know it's been used a lot, and especially in most recent horror games, like PT did it, Layers of Fear did something similar to it as well. So it hasn't been overused yet. I think that it was used very well in this game. There was just enough subtlety and just enough creepiness to make this very scary. The only real jump scare I can even think of was, holy crap, I actually just jumped right now because a car drove past my window and the reflection of the light on the inside of my curtain actually... just seeing that go by me made me jump for a second. So already this game has got me on edge. So that right there is a good indication that, yes, this game is very scary for me. The only real jump scare I consider out of this game was turning around after the grandfather clock and having, I'm assuming that was MADiSON, appear in the middle of the hall and like the room was shaking and everything like that. I don't even really consider the chair spinning around like it was to be a jump scare. Like that was more like an activated mechanic type thing. Was it meant to scare you? Yes, but it wasn't like out of nowhere. Like I purposely triggered that. Whereas pulling that nail out of the grandfather clock, you're not really expecting much to come of that. You're just kind of expecting it to go off and like do whatever. So one jump scare in the whole thing I can work with, but there is a lot more to this game that needs to be explored. Like that creepy hallway at the very beginning when you first turned down left and like kind of had to shimmy between like the crawl space and of the wall and everything. There's a whole other room over there. We have no idea what's behind there. So for the demo, that hall, with the exception of the key, was actually useless. But there's more. There's more to this room we're in, this whole house. So that leaves me wanting more. That tiny little door with the goddamn padlock on it. Like, I have half of a mind to do like a live stream of just me sitting there, flipping through the lock and going through all possible 10,000 combinations to see if I can get the goddamn thing to open. Because I swear to God, guys, I thought I had it. Like, there was the time on the clock, there was the year on the back of the picture, there were numbers all over that padlock. I swear to God I had it. And then I turned and looked at the sides, and I saw a big -1 on one side, and I saw that clusterfuck of numbers on the other side. And I'm like, well, I have no clue anymore. Like, and I thought I was being pretty smart too. I'm like, oh, never before has a game done this where like the solution is literally on the problem itself, and it turns out that it wasn't. So I don't know if that was like a red herring type thing just to kind of distract you, or if it was actually like not implemented fully in the demo, or what the plan is for that tiny door. But god damn it, I want to know what's behind the tiny door. I want to know if I'm going to go to the land of button eyes and have the other mother try to tempt me with delicious treats and things like that. But yeah, the only real complaint I have about the game is the controls themselves. I was walking down the hallway going straight, and it felt like my character was kind of listing to the side, especially to the left, mostly, I noticed. Also, stepping to the left and to the right, my character felt like it was moving further than I actually intended it to. So, I mean, God forbid there was ever something where you have to, like, walk across a plank and, like, fall into a pit of death, like, kind of like with Layers of Fear or whatever. I feel like if there was a scenario like this with these types of controls, that I would have almost an impossible time completing that portion of the map just because of the way my character felt like it was moving. Like, I felt like I didn't have complete and total control. Now, I've played games before where you're in a scenario where for one reason or another, you do kind of lose a little bit of that sense of control, but that's usually like at a keyed in point of the game. This feels like just the regular controls themselves. They're not as solid as they could be. They're a little too fluid. That might just be a personal thing for me, but that's really what I kind of noticed with it. The graphics are phenomenal. The setup of the game is great. I would like to know more about Luca himself. Little bit of background story, maybe. Like, even that expulsion letter. I would love to have been able to read that a little more legibly. And now, I don't know if it would be something like what they do in not Layers of Fear, where in Life is Strange, where you pick up an object, and when there's writing on it, you can like click with your mouse and it'll bring up like a text format of it, or maybe just like, you know, bumping up the contrast a little bit and making that text just a little bit easier to read. That would be my only suggestion for that. So far, though, guys, this game really kind of has me, like, it's got me nervous already. Like, I was actually pretty legit scared. The only time I really wasn't is when I'm kind of beating my head against the wall trying to figure out the next step, which was to find that frickin' nail. And I'm kind of aggravated with myself over that because, like I said before, I saw the nail. I saw that there was something wrong with that face of the grandfather clock, but I just didn't even think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, there's that thing right there. Meh, I've got other things to do. So I think what happened with me was I got way too focused on that padlock, on that tiny little door, and that was what I was zeroing in on, and I totally forgot about hanging up that portrait on the wall, because it was like, oh, there's still something else that has to be done. But stupid me, again, thinking way too far ahead as opposed to thinking about what's right in front of me. How the hell are you supposed to hang a portrait up on the wall when there's nothing to hang it on? It's literally a bare wall. So I think it's one of those things where like certain games will allow you to do that, where it's just like, well, here's the spot where the picture goes. You have the picture up, the picture's up on the wall now. But it doesn't use real world logic of it being, well, yeah, you have to put it on the wall, but the wall itself isn't going to hold anything. You need to somehow modify the wall to make the portrait hang there. So what do you need? You need a nail, you need a hook, you need something. And I feel like if I had just taken a second and applied some of that real world logic, that I would have been able to come up with that solution much quicker. I'm also a huge fan of the idea of like the camera itself, like going around taking pictures of everything. And I've told you guys this already. Fatal Frame screwed with me hardcore. That game messed me up for a long period of time. There is a story behind it. Like I said, I kept myself awake for 5 days. I was in college. It was an interesting time in my life. And playing Fatal Frame on the 5th night by yourself in a dark room, probably not the best of ideas to do. If you guys want to know more about it, I'll talk about it in another video or something. But anyway, that's going to do it for MADiSON, guys. I am super excited for this game. I cannot wait for the full version to come out. And this may actually be one of the games that I actually will go ahead and buy and maybe even do a full playthrough of. Now, again, I have made mention of the fact that come the end of this year, I will no longer be doing Let's Plays in the sense that I've been doing them. No more pre-recorded episodes. I'm going to be shifting over to live streaming. So if you guys would love to see me live stream MADiSON and actually go through the experience with me, let me know in the comments below. Send me a direct message, whatever you want. Give me some feedback, and I'll be more than happy to accept it. You guys have been pretty receptive of this idea so far. I've got to run a few more tests on live streams to see how everything goes, but that right now, that's neither here nor there. Let's wrap this one up. Thank you all very much for watching. If you like what you've seen and heard, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And having said all that, I will see you all on the other side. Take care.